So here it is, the latest product from Neotoy Labs, the Canon Patch Catch, hot off the presses, aka 3D printer. So, what does this do, you might wonder? Well, when you first buy a DSLR from Canon, most likely your camera strap will have this curious little rubber patch thing on it, and unless you read the manual you won't even know what this does, but it's actually something very useful and essential for semi-professionals, especially if you're going to be filming video with your camera. So due to the way light metering and sensitivity is auto-adjusted in the camera, there's a sensor inside, and unfortunately, due to the DSLR architecture, light can enter in through the viewfinder in the back and screw up the light metering. Hence this little patch, which actually fits right over this area here, although you have to make a slight modification. First you have to actually remove this rubber eyepiece thing here, and then you can use this little patch, and it's kind of challenging depending on how your strap setup is, but you basically just slide it over the eyepiece, and that blocks the eyepiece and blocks the light, and therefore you get a more accurate reading from light passing through the lens of the camera. Now clearly there's a problem here, and that's that your strap is basically hog-tied to your camera, and that can be really unpleasant and inconvenient in many situations. Hence the Canon Catch Patch. So here on the top of the camera you have this really convenient little attachment mechanism for flashes and other accessories called the foot, and the patch catch is designed to slide perfectly into that foot and attach to the top of the camera, like so. Now, the top part of the patch catch is essentially an exact replica of the back of the eyepiece right there. So what you can do once you have the patch catch attached is you can take your little patch and you can slide it over the top of the patch catch, hence the name, and now you have like basically a convenient storage place for your patch that is not directly on the strap of the camera where it's highly inconvenient. And I also designed this in such a way that it can be easily removed, like so, and then you can actually put a lanyard through this convenient little hole here, and if you would like you can wear it around your neck instead of attached directly to your camera, and the patch will stay on there just fine. It's not gonna fall off or anything. And then you can just slide this back in here when you need it in a more convenient location. And this does not block the eyepiece, so you can actually still look through the eyepiece without banging into this. It's fairly easy. So yeah, that's essentially the Canon Patch Catch that I designed and had 3D printed. I picked this red color because I was a little tired of the classic white plastic that Shapeways normally offers, so I thought this would be a little bit more flashy and kind of fun. So yeah, it's kind of like, in a way, it's an ornamental piece of camera-centric jewelry that you could actually wear, but it's also a functional piece of equipment that you can use with your camera. and that's really all there is to it. So thankfully, because this is really small, it's actually really cheap to print, like about $6. And I think that's pretty reasonable for something like this. And you can order one through Shapeways if you'd like. The shipping and handling's a bit expensive though, so I would recommend ordering it with other items instead of just all by itself, but whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching.